This is the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.
Calling Farmers, a 5-minute look at activities and developments in the agricultural sector.
All farmers need water management advice, and RADA's Water Management Unit aims to help them with information and resources to make crop production better. We tell you more in today's program. I'm Kevin Clark. Good morning. With the drought conditions now being experienced across the country, the need for water and proper usage of this valuable resource has taken on added significance, especially for farmers. Those who are fortunate enough to have access to irrigation water also have to be keen, using this source wisely in their crop production process. The Water Management Unit of the Rural Agricultural Development Authority, RADA, instructs farmers on best practice that can ensure they get the most out of the water they use. We are now joined by Head of the Water Management Unit, Clover Laguerre.
What RADA Irrigation Unit does is train the on-farm irrigation aspect. What we do is we will explain to farmers and show to them the relationship between plant water and the soil, how the type of systems that they can purchase with respect to their cost and their affordability, what they can afford, the efficiency. We'll train them how to use these systems. We'll also train them in irrigation scheduling. By that I mean when to irrigate, how much to put on with respect to the type of soil and the type of crops that they are growing. And it is an ongoing training until they feel comfortable with the system and can manage on their own.
Now, what are some of the things that the training entails beyond just some of the machines that they can use? But does it also have anything to do with helping them in the actual use of the water, conserving it, using it wisely?
When you do soil, plant and water relationship, that's actually what you're doing, because what you're doing is trying to teach them that, well, you have a clay soil, you don't want to come pour in a whole lot of water all at one time, because the rate that the water will go into the soil and the soil will absorb this water is much different from a sandy soil, and it will hold it much longer, so you don't need to irrigate as often. All this is part of using the water efficiently. In addition to, we still encourage the mulching to conserve the moisture, that they don't have to irrigate that often too. So the whole training, irrigation, water management. So the crux of the matter is efficiency, using the water efficiently.
Finally, we know that sometimes a complaint is made about Jamaican farmers, whereas they don't like to use new approaches to farming. How do you find when they're being trained? How do they take to the information and the new approaches?
All right. Well, using on-farm irrigation systems, not really new. And you find a lot of farmers who will know or maybe don't know much about it, but they know that it exists. So irrigation has been in Jamaica for years, and they know that it is there. But then probably you might say, no, they, for the first time, going to be using it. Yes, they are going to be timid. But you'll always find you have the followers, those who are eager to go jump in and start. And then the others will slowly come, and follow. Most times, though, why a lot of farmers might not be able to is with affordability, because irrigation systems is very expensive. A drip system costs $100,000 per acre, and they are fortunate there because they are getting good quality water, so they don't even have to think of filtration, so that cut their costs a bit.
That was Head of the Water Management Unit in RADA, Clover Laguerre. For more information, you can contact RADA by calling 977-1158 to 64.
Fish is bright people food, So keep the water clean. And guess what? Keep it cool. And remember, follow the rules. Don't trouble the fish them in the fish sanctuary. And when lobster season close, leave the lobster, make them grow. A message from the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries and the Fisheries Division.
And that brings us to the end of our program. If you've got questions or comments, send them to us here at the JIS at 58A Halfway Road, Kingston 10, or send your emails to radio@jis.gov.jm. And you can keep up with us by becoming a fan on Facebook. On behalf of studio engineer Andre Palmer, I am Kevin Clark. Have a good day.
This has been a production of the Jamaica Information Service, the voice of Jamaica.